Good morning, friends, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing I think I'm on week 30, not sure. But basically actually, let me see, week 29, apologies. Yes, week 29. So I am pulling kind of some different colors today. I wanted to go a little bit more pastel. And I also wanted to use my stencil that I got in my most recent haul video. If you want to see that, you can look at the card up front there. But basically, I didn't have any papers that I wanted to use, so I made my own. So I used that Buffalo Check stencil to create this with my Distress Oxide ink. Very happy. What else can I tell you? Some DIY cork, just some little random pieces of ephemera from an old kit. DIY, ephemera, like it's a real mixture of stuff. And I grabbed some stickers. I don't know what I'm going to use, but I kind of felt like the colors, there's a lot of oranges and peaches and kind of a pale bluey teal, so I thought I would go through those and see what I could find. And I'm going to try to start using my Distress Oxides more often, so I grabbed this one. This is Hickory Smoke, to use maybe for my title card, and then I grabbed some stamps and dies and just other random things. I'm going to try to start using almost like Inky Quill does, and do like a daily 5, or a grab 5 rather. So it'll be, you know, grab an ink, a stamp, a die, and then something else that you want to use from your stash to kind of use it up. This light always causes me problem, and every time I put it on. Okay, so I am going to stop rambling, and I will put you on fast forward while I get embellishing. I ended up really liking this color combination, especially with the pictures I had. There's a lot of really bright, bold colors, and I wasn't really sure what colors to use. Initially, I was thinking pull some of the colors from that grocery 4x6 picture in the top right, but I thought those would be a little too saturated. And I figured that would make the page look really busy. So I went more with a pastel, muted, dull colors for the cards. And in the end, it worked out rather well. Yeah, I ended up using some dies to cut out a circle for that little wreath for my title card, and that little doily for the house that I'm gluing on right now. I really need to start digging into my supplies more and use those things. I was initially a 12x12 scrapbooker, and then I transitioned to scrapbooker / card maker, and now I've added Project Life. And so a lot of my dies and stamps that I've been collecting the longest are more geared towards 12x12 and card making, probably more card making than anything. So I need to really make sure that I'm using what I have and making the best use of my investment. And I feel like I do that a lot anyway, just with some of my DIY embellishments. I tend to do a lot of die cutting and using stickers and layering things. So that's good, but I think I could do better. So I'm going to try. And I'm hoping you will all hold me to it. So if any of you do pocket scrapbooking, or even 12x12, or even 9x12, I would highly recommend going to check out the Inky Quill channel. she's kind of one of the many channels that I fell in love with, and I just love her personality. So I started kind of watching her, and I really liked the way she did the grab 5. So I will try to do that. It may end up being more than grab 5 some days. But the really cool thing about doing that is she'll grab like a sticker pack that she wants to use up, or some very specific supply that she has in mind. Sometimes it's a group of similar supplies. So for me, it might be a group of stickers like I did in this video. And like I said, using my Distress Oxide inks and those kinds of things. Inky Quill tends to do a lot of mixed media, which I would like to do a little bit more of. I would consider that title card a little bit of mixed media. Even though it's just Distress Oxide and some paper, in my mind that still counts. So I think I did a lot of my, if you want to call it like my grab 5, I did it off camera. If I can streamline the process and film that, that would be great. But I'm sure many of you feel the same. The creative process is never linear. Friends, week 29, all done. I almost forgot to put my number on my week again, so I did that off camera. There. Happy with the way that turned out too. So I didn't use any Maggie Holmes on this layout. This was really a Stash Buster layout. A lot of these, well, this one was an old Citrus Twist journal card, and then from my stash, white cardstock, random leftover old 12 by 12 paper I cut down, and old 12 by 12 paper that I cut down. So it was a lot of just randomness this week. All right, friends, as always, thanks for coming to hang out with me, and I will see you next video. Bye for now.